I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and you've joined us for Friday Night Fights as we welcome you to the Royal London Theatre here in London, England. A much-anticipated rematch in our main event, and these fans are really looking forward to it. 10 rounds of middleweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Well, they're scheduled to spend a half an hour swapping leather. This is a 10-rounder. Everyone knows what can take place with this guy. Mills has knocked out every opponent he's faced. Will the streak continue tonight?
But what his opponent wants to know is what's important. What happens when he comes out and he can't hit me? How's he gonna act then?
Carroll's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Another huge shot, just ate a big uppercut. He's in bad shape. Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Carroll's damage. Can you believe this? Each man has hurt the other. That's a fierce left hand that landed by Mills. Carroll's been stunned. Oh, he's hurt. There it is. He goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Listen, that's the kind of round that puts fans on their feet, but the kind of round that gets a corner man anxious. What do you tell a guy after he's been in a back-and-forth brawl like that?
Move your head, keep your hands up, you know, don't get caught with those shots. We worked in the gym to get away from those shots. And one other thing, you gotta give a little confidence reminder. Hey, we trained for a tough fight, you're ready for this.
Cover up! Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use your speed, double up the punches. I want to see combos.
Carroll's corner did a good job during those 60 seconds between rounds. You can tell that he's a fresh fighter, not the fighter that was clearly dazed in the last round. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Hits him in the mug with the right. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Mills. Mills is missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Good smooth work by Carroll. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Oh, that's good stuff. Fire it right back with one of his own. Good work by Mills. Mills is ruined with that punch right there. Nice block by Mills. And he's holding. Right to the belt line. Nice strike after catching one by Carroll. Carroll's crushed by a big left hand. Can you believe that? If there were 30 more seconds in that round, I don't know that he survives. But now he gets the benefit of the 60-second break.
Yeah, he gets the benefit, and he's got to show his experience now to kind of have a short memory. I know that sounds crazy, but forget about what happened and find the way to have confidence. Find something to hold on to going out to the next round.
Nice work. You can have.
All the the eyes are on him to start this round. Carroll's legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out of this, he does.
Nice jabs there by Mills. A solid. How about that left right there? Able to cover up that gut. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Carroll. Able to get rid of that one.
Finish with the hook.
90 seconds to go here in this round. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. That's a big uppercut that just crashed home.
Pace yourself.
That's a razor-sharp uppercut by Carroll. Oh, and he returns fire with a left. Oh, he just ate a big uppercut right there. He had no idea it was coming his way. He does not look good at all. Another flush shot up top.
Keep your body moving.
Scores up top with a left. That uppercut, absolute. Wow! Can he get up from this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Carroll's able to get up. Teddy, I question, though, if he'll be able to go on. What does he have to do?
He's got to know what to do, but what not.
Solid. Can he beat that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's it. The fight is over. Carroll's unable to beat the count. Knockout loss for him. Mills is able to come up with a knockout victory, and he does it that early in the fight?
And does it with one shot that he never saw.
Ladies and gentlemen, by way of knockouts, your winner, Grandmaster Mills.
And that's the end of round 2. I can't imagine that he's not going to look to change this here. I mean, early on, all we've seen is him getting hit by headshot after headshot from long range.
Well, he's got to start moving that head a little bit. I mean, there's 3 lines of defense, Joe. Either you use your legs, you move your head, or you block. He's got to use one of them.
Keep it up, keep it up. That's it. Nice work out there. Keep fighting smart and keep busy. Don't take a break. Keep going just like that.
And round number 3 is underway. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by Mills. Rhodes is nailed by a hook. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Keep working the body.
And you can see he wanted to do that as he holds on there. Not able to land the uppercut. What a forceful hook by Mills. And he ties up on the inside.
You're not focusing. Looking good, baby.
Mills is able to avoid that punch. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Jab with the straight, classic combination.
Back to the body.
He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange.
Winning this fight. Keep doing what you're doing, and you got this.
Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whatever he misses, counter. want to see that straight left. Throw the jab and straighten it.
Round number 4 underway. Rhodes has been throwing a lot of punches, but Teddy, they've been completely ineffective. He's down on your scorecard, hasn't won a round yet.
Well, this is a case where throwing punches is detrimental because he's throwing them from too far away, leaving himself wide open and getting caught.
Nice.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Here's one for you now, he says, right back with the left hand. Oh, they both land flush with uppercuts. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Control, and now maybe out of control after getting hit there.
But what you just said, Joe, that is really what's the enemy of his right now is nothing was coming at him. He was winning too easily, and for a minute he let up, and bang.
Keep moving, keep moving. That's it.
Turn that hook over, but couldn't turn it into a connect. 10 seconds remaining in this round. And we come to the end of the round. Now that he's back in the corner, we get a close-up look. Rhodes' cut even looks worse.
And it's up to the fighter now, Joe, for his attitude not to change. You know, we can look at it and we can say, wow, that cut looks worse. The fans can look at it and say that. But the fighter must be steady, the same attitude, as though he doesn't have a cut. Otherwise, he has no chance of winning this fight.
Throwing your punches with your hands down. We got it. Good? Okay, now focus. Focus. Come on.
Mills' bounce is back in his steps. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
Rhodes' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for us. A well-timed hook by Mills. Rhodes is showing a little bit of a defensive shell, but Teddy, I'm seeing punches still getting through and splitting that guard.
Yeah, well, that's the problem, Joe, when you put those earmuffs on, but you don't move your head. Some of them are going to get through, and just as importantly, you handcuff yourself, so your opponent is going to stay in there a little bit longer, knowing that nothing's coming back right away.
Stunned, he could go down. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Mills. Big shot comes crashing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
And it's over. Look at this. Mills' opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive.
Ladies and gentlemen, by knockout, your winner, Grandmaster Mills.
That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
Tour continues, and we are glad to be here with you. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the Mexico City Plaza here in Mexico City for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of middleweight action. This should be a good one tonight. Both fighters say they are primed, coming off a very intense and passionate training camp.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, scheduled for 10. The excitement in the air is palpable, and the fans have good reason to be. Mills has won every single one of his fights by knockout.
Yeah, and I think the anticipation in the air is twofold. One is, are they going to see another knockout? The other is, what happens? He hits his opponent, and he's still there.
Protecting his head well with his guard. That's an impactful right hand by Fuller. Fuller's hurt by a superb hook to the head. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Boy, I know he's not in great shape, but all of a sudden he's doing a very good job of defending himself.
You know, it's a funny thing. He's fighting on instincts, and sometimes that's a good thing. You don't want to get hurt to get there, but you want to get there. Right now, he's doing things without thinking, naturally.
And we come to the end of round number one. Fuller's corner beaming right now. That was the round they wanted.
Nice work on the outside. Keep it up. Relax, relax. You're doing great. Keep the pressure on. Keep on him. No need to get excited.
Mills' hope is for him to be steady on his feet and just survive at this point. Remember, that last round, he was down and nearly out.
Well, his hope is that his corner revived him during that minute rest, and also they gave him good advice, because the most important thing is don't let what happened the last round happen again. Correct what you did wrong.
Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. Teddy, I've heard you say it a million times early on in a fight. If there's any one piece of good advice you can give, it's start depositing it into that bank. Go to the body.
Yeah, because the interest comes later, and you're going to see the payoff in the late rounds.
Last 10 seconds. Fuller's inability to really step on that gas pedal and just be a little more offensive-minded is really catching up with him. That last round was unimpressive.
It's just not his temperament, and you know what? I'm afraid it's not going to change right now. It's kind of like being in a room, being in a party with somebody, and you say, hey, come on, talk a little bit more. You know, everybody else is talking. It's just not his way. He's not a talker. This guy is not a busy fighter.
Round number 3 is underway. Good block by Mills.
Keep moving. Hey. Let's go out there now. Come on now, let me see.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Good defense, just covering up down low.
Left, right. Come on, man.
An accurate left by Mills.
Stay on the outside.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Puts forth the hook, scores with it. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. And that's the end of round 3.
You got to breathe. All right, how you feeling out there? You know you're not winning this fight, okay? You're not winning. You're beating. I need you to throw more than one punch out there, okay?
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here today?
Well, 2 aspirin and then, oh no, actually I would say a little counter-punching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counter-punching.
Well, the old timers used to say when you're calm in there, when you're in control in there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Fine looking right hand by Mills. Mills is so dangerous with that accuracy, a 2-punch combination landing. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score.
Punches and punches. Let's see. Let the fist go. Let him go.
Fuller's defense is playing a prominent role in this fight, Teddy.
Yes, it is, and specifically what it is he has good fundamentals. He keeps those hands up real good, you know, they're attached, they're up around his...
Mills is in a bad spot right now. He's been stunned.
Come on, champ, get out of there. Don't let
And there's a clinch after clearly being damaged. Accuracy an issue there. Didn't land that straight right hand. Halfway into round number 5 here. Job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Mills. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Solid right by Fuller. Mills has done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Fuller's effectiveness really damaged his opponent in that last round.
Good? All right? Now breathe for me. Now listen. Threw a wide punch and he caught you. So tighten up your punches, all right? Tighten them up.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Here we are, the start of another round, and if everything goes according to the way the first half of this fight went, he's going to be coasting in for an easy win.
Well, if his opponent goes along with it, he definitely will, but maybe he'll change the script a little, flip the script a bit.
Really frustrating his opponent now. Fuller is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Nice job doubling up the jab by Mills. Fuller's well off the mark that time. Sharp and accurate 1-2 by Fuller. think about now. He just threw a punch and had one coming right back at him. His opponent scored well with the counter. Mills has got no chance of... And now you see him scoring well with the right.
Just fine. Stay with me now. Stay with me.
And round 6 comes to an end. Fuller's getting an earful here. He's being reminded, you put yourself in position to win, but you have to stay on course in order to win.
Stay away from the power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Keep moving. Now don't let him get that power shot off, all right? Now listen, you need to keep moving out there. As soon as you...
Mills has recovered nicely here. The start of this round, and he is proving to me at least that what happened in that last round is having no effect on this round. Hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Mills. Fuller's doing exactly what we expected him to do. He laid out the game plan. I want to win it on the outside. The jab's been there all night.
Yeah, well, that's where...
Huge right hand comes crashing home. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches in sequence by Mills. Mills has got a little something coming back at him. A counter punch scored. Big uppercut right on the mark. Seconds to go in the 7th.
Relax, relax. Okay, you're all okay. Now keep your hands coming. Keep them up. You caught you with your hands down, so let's keep them up, all right?
Mills' work rate is very high. I looked at the punch stats, and you can see that he's a busy guy. I don't think he's an effective guy, though. A lot of these aren't landing.
Well, you have a reason to think that, Joe. Guess what? I agree. They're not landing.
A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Very nice defensive guard there.
Hey, man, come on now. Keep your feet moving. Come on now.
This has been an absolutely dominating performance by Fuller, and he's doing it the way that judges like for it to be done, with clean and effective punching.
Yeah, making their job a little easier.
Back to action now. We're underway in what has been a completely one-sided fight. You get the sense this one may not go the distance. Fuller's strategy has been to control things on the outside, and the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense. He's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride, and it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
Left and right, left and right. Come on, baby.
Unable to connect by Mills. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out.
There you go.
Well, that's yet another round that he won. And Teddy, he's in great shape. What were you hearing out of his training camp as to how he got so conditioned?
Well, we were hearing that he was doing his road work, wearing knapsacks with 20 pounds of sand in them, running uphill. I mean, that's one of them. Also, instead of taking minute rests and sparring, he was taking 20-second, 30-second rest. It's showing right now.
10th and final round underway. Couldn't hit the elusive target with that straight right. Boy, sharp two-punch combination by Mills. Good right hand. Blocks the headshot.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Mills is showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo. Little head hunting with the left. Fuller's ability to stay on the outside and to score and control this fight is very impressive. I know as a trainer, you gotta love it.
Double up your punch.
And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Well, you should lose your judge's license if you have it any other way but the obvious here, Teddy.
Yeah, if they do that, I want to put those guys on a poster, a wanted poster, but you don't want them.
Here's our ring announcer. So all three judges give him the victory. A very good night by Fuller.
I don't think it was ever a question of who. It was always going to be how, knockout or decision. You get a good decision here.
It was a good one indeed. And for Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time at the fights.